Some seniors quietly fall into a stressful cycle without even realizing how it begins. They pay bills a little too early, help a family member with money, or stock up on groceries thinking their next payment has already arrived or is just about to. Then the date passes, the account balance doesn't match expectations, and suddenly there's worry, hesitation, and sometimes even panic. It's not carelessness. It's usually just a misunderstanding of timing. And when you're living on a fixed income, timing is everything. If you are a Canadian senior or if you help manage finances for a parent or grandparent, understanding exactly when government benefits arrive can make a meaningful difference in day-to-day peace of mind. The difference between knowing and guessing is the difference between control and stress. Today, we are walking through everything you need to know about the April 2026 payment schedule for CPP, OAS, and GIS, along with practical insights that many longtime recipients still overlook. Before we get into the exact date, it's important to ground ourselves in what these programs are and how they work together. Not everyone has been receiving these benefits for years. Some people are approaching retirement age for the first time, while others are stepping in to help a loved one manage their finances more confidently. The Canada Pension Plan, or CPP, is often misunderstood as government assistance, but that's not quite accurate. CPP is something you earned. Throughout your working years, a portion of your income was deducted and contributed to this plan. Your employer also contributed alongside you. Over time, these contributions built up into a retirement benefit that now pays you back on a monthly basis. The amount you receive depends on how much you contributed and when you decided to start taking payments. Starting earlier means smaller monthly amounts, while delaying increases your payments over time. Old Age Security, or OAS, works differently. It is not tied to your work history in the same way. Instead, it is based primarily on your age and how long you have lived in Canada. Most Canadians age 65 and older qualify if they meet residency requirements. Unlike CPP, you don't need to have been employed to receive OAS. It is designed to provide a basic level of income support during retirement, and it is adjusted regularly to reflect changes in the cost of living. Then there is the Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS, which is one of the most important and often least understood benefits available. GIS is specifically for low-income seniors who are already receiving OAS. It is tax-free and designed to support those who have little or no additional income. The amount you receive depends on your income level, and it can change from year to year based on your tax return. For many seniors, GIS makes a significant difference in their ability to cover essential expenses. Now let's talk about the detail that ties everything together: the payment date. For April 2026, CPP, OAS, and GIS will all be paid on Tuesday, April 28, 2026. This is the day your funds are scheduled to be deposited if you are set up for direct deposit. If you receive payments by mail, your check will be issued so that it arrives around this time, although mailing delays can sometimes push that timeline slightly. This date is more important than it may initially seem. Many expenses, rent, utilities, medications, are often due at the beginning of the month, but these benefits arrive toward the end. That gap can create confusion if it isn't carefully managed. Knowing that your payment comes on April 28th allows you to plan ahead instead of reacting at the last minute. Think about how easily a simple misunderstanding can snowball. If you assume your payment arrives earlier and you make purchases or commitments based on that assumption, your account may run lower than expected. Then, when automatic payments go through, you risk overdraft fees or declined transactions. These fees are not small and they can quickly eat into a fixed income. There is also a psychological side to this. Uncertainty creates stress. When you don't know exactly when money is coming in, it's easy to check your account repeatedly, worry about delays, and feel like you're constantly trying to catch up. But when you know the exact date, you remove that uncertainty. You gain clarity. You can plan with confidence. Now let's talk about what you might expect to receive. While exact amounts vary from person to person, there are general ranges that can help you set realistic expectations. CPP payments depend heavily on your work history and contributions. While there is a maximum possible amount, most people receive less than that. Many retirees fall somewhere in the middle range, reflecting average contributions over their working years. OAS payments are more standardized, but still vary slightly depending on age and periodic adjustments tied to inflation. Seniors aged 75 and older receive a higher amount than those between 65 and 74, reflecting additional support introduced in recent years. GIS, as mentioned earlier, depends on income. For those with very limited income outside of OAS, GIS can provide a substantial monthly supplement. However, even small changes in income can affect how much you receive. That's why it's so important to stay aware of how different sources of income interact with your benefits. One of the most critical habits for maintaining your benefits is filing your income tax return every year. Even if you have little or no income, filing your taxes ensures that your eligibility for GIS and other income-tested programs is properly assessed. Missing a tax filing can lead to reduced payments or even a temporary stop in benefits, which can be difficult to recover from quickly. Another key factor is making sure your direct deposit information is accurate and up to date. If you change banks or open a new account, you must update your information with Service Canada as soon as possible. Payments sent to an outdated account can be delayed significantly while the issue is resolved. Address changes are also important. Even if you receive direct deposit, official communication may still be sent by mail. Missing an important letter could mean missing a required update or notification that affects your benefits. Scams are another growing concern, especially around payment dates. Fraudsters often target seniors with messages that appear to come from official sources. They may claim there is a problem with your account or that you need to confirm personal details. It's important to remember that legitimate government agencies will not ask for sensitive information through unsolicited calls, emails, or text messages. If something feels off, it's always better to pause and verify through official channels. Managing these benefits effectively isn't just about knowing the numbers. It's about building a system that works for you. That might mean marking payment dates on a calendar, setting reminders on your phone, or reviewing your account regularly at a consistent time each month. Small habits can make a big difference. If you are helping someone else manage their finances, communication is key. Make sure they understand when payments arrive and how to check their account. Encourage them to ask questions and stay engaged. Financial independence doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means having the knowledge and support to make informed decisions. There are also additional programs that many seniors are eligible for but may not know about. These can include allowances for those under 65 with a spouse receiving GIS, as well as provincial benefits that help with housing, utilities, and health care costs. Exploring these options can provide extra support and reduce financial pressure. At the heart of all this is a simple idea: clarity leads to confidence. When you know what to expect, when to expect it, and how to manage it, you move from reacting to planning. You replace uncertainty with stability. As April 28th approaches, take a moment to review your situation, confirm your direct deposit details, check your recent statements, and make sure your budget aligns with your payment schedule. If something doesn't look right, address it early rather than waiting. Financial security in retirement isn't just about how much you receive, it's about how well you manage what you have. By understanding your benefits, staying organized, and being proactive, you can reduce stress and focus more on the things that matter most in your daily life. And perhaps most importantly, remember that you are not alone in this. Whether it's through family support, community programs, or official resources, there are people and systems in place to help you navigate these decisions. Reaching out for clarification or assistance is not a weakness. It's a smart and responsible step. So mark the date clearly, Tuesday, April 28th, 2026. Let it be a point of certainty in your month. Build your plans around it. Use it as an anchor for your financial routine. When you do, you'll find that a lot of the stress simply fades away, replaced by a sense of control and calm that comes from knowing exactly where you stand.